So it is interesting to see how one perceives oneself, and most of the time, it is based on the reflections on you from the others, and of course, the brain's mirror neurons and mirror systems are involved there. And it is interesting that depending on whom you are communicating with, your reflection would be different. So person A might reflect you in certain ways, and person B might reflect on your personality in quite different ways. So, depending on different people, you can have different mirrors, and so the mirrors that you have in your hand would be proportional to the number of people that you associate with. So it's quite interesting, the number of grooming clique of humans is said to be 150, around that number, because of the brain's capacity. And of course, this has been studied famously by Robin Dunbar from Oxford, UK. And as you increase the clique of your social network, the number and heterogeneity and diversity of mirrors on which you reflect yourself would increase, and therefore you can have a more robust and rounded self-image of yourself. So that's quite an interesting phenomenon, and I find that really fascinating because after all, self-consciousness is the most enigmatic aspect of consciousness, and if self-consciousness depends on the different kinds of communication that you have with other people, then it would mean that self-consciousness is indeed a social phenomenon, as my old boss, Horace Barlow from Cambridge University, used to say. And whenever I think about self-consciousness in the context of social interactions, I always remember Horace Barlow. And in that sense, probably that line of thought itself is a product of the mirror system of the brain, which is quite interesting.